For the first time in over a decade, Star Wars is officially entering a new era. Kathleen Kennedy is no longer the president of Lucasfilm. This isn't a rumor. This isn't speculation. This is a real leadership change, and it could quietly shape the future of Star Wars for years to come. So today, I want to talk about what actually happened, what changes behind the scenes, and what this could mean for where Star Wars goes next. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you love Star Wars lore, storytelling, and where this franchise is heading, you're in the right place. Let's talk about one of the biggest behind the scenes shifts Lucasfilm has ever had. Kathleen Kennedy has officially stepped down as president of Lucasfilm after more than 13 years in charge. During her time, Star Wars expanded massively, not just in movies, but in television, animation, and streaming. The franchise changed shape, took risks, and become something very different from what it was before. But now, Lucasfilm is moving forward with new leadership. Dave Filoni has stepped into the role of president and chief creative officer, while longtime executive Lin Brennan will handle the business and operational side of the studio. And that detail matters, because for the first time, the creative voice of Star Wars is also the person steering the ship. No matter where you land as a fan, Kathleen Kennedy's impact on Star Wars is undeniable. She helped bring Star Wars into the streaming era. She oversaw the launch of Disney+, the explosion of live-action shows, and some of the most ambitious storytelling experiments the franchise has ever attempted. At the same time, her era was marked by constant change, shifting plans, projects announced and quietly shelved, and a feeling among fans that Star Wars didn't always have a single unified direction. That tension is a big reason why this leadership change feels so important. This isn't just about one person leaving a title, it's about how Star Wars is run. Under Kathleen Kennedy, Lucasfilm operated more like a traditional studio. Multiple creatives, multiple visions, and a lot of experimentation happening at once. Under Dave Filoni, we're likely moving towards something more centralized. One creative philosophy, one long-term roadmap, one person whose entire career has been built inside the Star Wars universe itself. And that's a massive shift. Dave Filoni isn't just a director or writer. He's been involved in shaping Star Wars mythology for nearly 2 decades, from animation to live action, and he understands how long-form storytelling works in this universe. That doesn't mean everything will suddenly be perfect, but it does mean Star Wars may finally feel intentional again, stories that connect, characters that evolve across projects, a future that feels planned, not reactive. So what does this mean going forward? First, expect fewer announcements and more follow-through. Second, expect Star Wars stories to feel more connected, especially between films and television. And third, expect Lucasfilm to be more cautious, less throwing ideas at the wall, more building towards something specific. Kathleen Kennedy isn't disappearing completely. She'll still be involved as a producer on upcoming projects, but the creative direction now belongs to Dave. Fan reactions have been mixed, but mostly cautious optimism. That's where I'm at. Some people see this as a fresh start. Others are waiting to see real results before celebrating. And honestly, that's fair. At the end of the day, this moment isn't about celebrating or blaming anyone. It's about Star Wars standing at a crossroads. With new leadership, a clear creative voice, and a chance to redefine what this franchise looks like moving forward, the next few years could quietly determine the next generation of Star Wars fans. And for the first time in a long time, it feels like Lucasfilm always knows where it wants to go. Let me know what you think. Are you excited about this change? Cautious? Waiting to be convinced? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And if you want more Star Wars breakdowns like this, make sure you subscribe.